Yeah, I understand, Mr. Pozzo. It's not what we wanted either, but let's be fair, it was a tough group. Everyone knows that Kiev are one of the top 5 teams in Europe. I feel you're being a little bit harsh there, aren't you? We were 2-0 down. Refereeing was absolutely abysmal. Please let me keep my job. Please let me keep my job. Win the league. Any chance we can turn that down to Europa League? We're going to get a good test of it this year, aren't we? Hello? 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 Literally so rude. Always cuts off on me. He's not happy. Oh, yeah, the Champions League fallout. Not good. Not good. But if I bring the Premier League title to Vicarage Road or Champions League football again next year, maybe not so bad. Maybe not so bad. As the busy Christmas period looms ahead of us, we've actually got a game against Manchester United on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day. I'm still not over it. It's Christmas Day. Who plays football on Christmas Day? Boxing Day. It's a tradition. Always Boxing Day. Jesus. But let's not worry about that until we get there. So before that game against United, we have got games against Leicester and Southampton. 2 games you would expect us to hopefully pick up full points from. And you can tell my managerial rating has dropped quite a lot from 87 to 74 because I was expected to get into the semi-finals of the Champions League. What? Oh my god, I could lose Ruben Loftus-Cheek. When did this happen? Okay, so it's been brought to my attention that I could potentially actually lose Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So I know, because his contract expires in 7 months. Why didn't I know this? There is no way I can lose Ruben. I will pay him whatever he wants. He's 87 rated now. He's easily, well, he is arguably the best player in the team, and I want to keep him here. I'll go 95, 850. They should be able to meet me there. Oh, they're not budging. In all fairness, he's an 87 rated player, just under $1,000 for 100 grand a year. We can cope with that. I mean, it's a big chunk out of the wage budget, but it's worth it for him. Right, we're playing Leicester, and this is going to be the first time we're going to see Leicester without Jamie Vardy. Niang is playing up front. They've still managed to keep hold of Ndidi, who is a player I've kept my eye on, sneakily in the back. And they've also got our old player Ryan Nyambe. Johnny Evans is apparently still going. Going. For us, it's the usual first team. We played really well against Spurs. No need to really change it. Just need a similar performance, really. Our recent form at Vicarage Road has not been great, it's safe to say. So I need an improvement. God, I miss Ryan Nyambe. He was actually a really good part of our team. He provided the pace at the back that I think we probably are missing a little bit at the moment. But Tuanzebe and Tamori are pretty quick. Kabat isn't slow either. Okay, well, here we go. Hopefully we'll get off to a better start than we did last episode where we lost 1-0 to Everton. That was at Vicarage Road as well. So home form has not been brilliant recently. That needs turning around. It's something I usually pride myself on, is not giving points away at home. Uh-oh, Niang's through here. This is bad news. Great save by Dean Henderson. And then he manages to hurdle over him like Colin Jackson. Love it. I think I've been focusing a little bit too much on the table. I'm not really going to look at it for a little while now. All I can do is take it game by game. Do what they always say in real life. It might sound a bit cliche, but if we do take it one game at a time, then just see where we are with around about 10 games of the season left to go. That's what I need to focus on. That's a good bit of play here. They're going to score. It's a lovely goal by Leicester. I've been cut apart. Very similar, I think, to the goal that we conceded against Real Madrid. And Niang, who needs Vardy? It's just not very good. My back three is all over the place. And it's a bit of poor play there from Pepe and Grealish. They just let Harvey Barnes just walk through on that left-hand side. And he squares it across. Issues. And the poor form at Vicarage Road continues. Home discomforts at the moment, that's what I'll say. Tuanzebe plays it inside. Now Pepe on the ball, gets away from his man. Pepe bends it. Oh, nearly Pepe. Oh, I get really lucky. There. I'll accept that, but he's needed a bit of luck, Nicolas Pepe. Not been in great form, but that's a decent finish. Good. Okay, we didn't last too long behind. He does unlucky there. It's a good save by the keeper. I get a little bit lucky with where the ball falls, but it's a lovely little dink over the goalkeeper just to get it up. It's his 7th goal of the season. He started the season on fire. It's been at least, I don't know, 6-8 games since he scored. That's making me feel a lot better. And more importantly, we're back level very quickly. And we've also got a chance here as Pedro. Oh, that's poor there from Camavinga. Camavinga's almost like the perfect player for me. The one thing he needs to add is a little bit of final product to his game. He just needs to get a few more goals. And I think we'd have an absolutely sensational player in Camavinga. It's Pepe now, suddenly full of beans, chasing RB Barnes. He's chasing balls down. He's following his man. Suddenly, Pepe's a little burst of confidence thanks to that goal. Loftus-Cheek, here we go. Inserts a little bit of pace into the play. Pepe tees it back to Grealish. Grealish, little one, give and go. Camavinga into Neres. Bang, 2-1. A couple of lucky-ish deflections, but we put the pressure on. 2-1, we've turned it around. Gut in. Low bit of play here. Camavinga's unlucky, but he takes the chance, and that's what makes the ricochet happen. And David Neres in a little bit of a good vein of form here. He's got a few goals recently. That's better. Come on. But Leicester are by no means out of this. Don't be fooled. They're definitely not out of this at all. That's a good ball in. First time I think I've ever conceded from a corner in this blooming career mode, and not a good time to do it. And is it Ryan Nyambe? It is. I mean, I'm not sure what Neres is doing here. I think my control might be broken because I wasn't moving forward and I just didn't get to it. Nyambe heads it in from close range. His first goal of the season. And not the time to do it. Very exciting game of football, but not really the scoreline I'm after. We've dominated. We've had more possession. We've had more shots. But Leicester taking the 2 chances that fall in their way. So can't really argue with it. The one thing I'll say is that MikeRo hasn't quite got himself into high gear yet. And when MikeRo gets into gear, that's usually when we start playing. That's a good interception there by Pepe, who's at least having a better game today. And he's found Camavinga. Taking him a little while to control it, but he's found MikeRo. It's great play by the defender there. He's kept him away, but Nicolas Pepe turns his man. Get up, Nick. Oh, I can't believe he didn't go down there. He should have gone down. Oh, no. Palacios just driving forward from midfield. Just make too much space. And Dean Henderson, he does let a lot in, to be fair. I mean, he has made some very impressive saves, but there are some times where you just expect him to maybe just sometimes make a worldie, and it just doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? But in all fairness, keepers in FIFA this year are terrible. Yeah, Pedro's through. Yeah, Pedro makes it through all straight away. It's an absolute thriller at Vicarage Road, as it always seems to be. I love that glitch. I mean, the specifically really dark hair there. Lovely by MikeRo. He finally gets a pass right, and Pedro's got just enough pace to get it over the goalkeeper and in. His 3rd goal of the Premier League season. Come on. He knows I'm looking for another striker in January, and he's not having any of it. Good tackle there by Loftus-Cheek. I can see it already. Pedro into MikeRo. Boadu. It's testament to him that every time he misses a shot, I'm in a little bit of shock. I'm getting really worried here when they get forward, Leicester, because they've made the most of all their chances. But Camavinga there with a brilliant tackle. Now Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh, I thought there was no one ahead of MikeRo there. MikeRo into Yao. Pedro. Yao Pedro scores again. He is lethal. Literally, get him in front of goal. He's lethal. It's brilliant from MikeRo to spot the ball. Johnny Evans is never going to catch him up. Brilliant finish. I daren't make any changes at the moment. We're playing way too well, especially going forward. The goals are back at Vicarage Road. That's much is for sure. We've drawn 2 blanks recently at home. Not today. As long as it's 1 goal, I'm not going to feel safe. Ruben with a clattering tackle there. He plays into MikeRo. It's just behind him. Maybe I could have waited just to see if I could get ahead of him, but I thought I timed the run brilliantly. Just not quite enough. Get in. It's a 7-goal thriller where we've come out on the right side of it. 4-3. Good to put the home rot to the end there. Problem is now, the question is that Yao keeps putting me under pressure now in terms of making a decision about my strike force. Because originally I was thinking I need a better striker really, but do I need him for this season? I don't know, because he's pretty lethal when he gets hold of the ball. So is a centre-back truly what I really need? Probably. But at the same time, I'm sat there thinking, I can't really get a top-class centre-back for the money that I have, if that makes any sense. Dyer Upamecano. Liverpool have offered £64.4 million for him. I don't have that money. That's the issue here, is that I don't have that money. I've got 58 million. It's not enough. So onto the game then at St Mary's, where we are currently still sat in second. But like I said, I'm not paying too much attention to the table at the moment if I can help it. Southampton have always been a pretty tricky customer of mine. They got some decent players as well. They got Jiku at the back, who's a good player. Valerie, Mancini, I've not heard of. So it'll be interesting to see is that Thomas Partey in the middle? I can't tell them. It might be. Lorraine and Macias up front. Lorraine in particular gave me a bit of a run around last time we played them, if memory serves. So this is going to be an interesting game. But our away form so far has been pretty decent. It's the home form that's let us down. Did you know that we haven't been very good at home? I don't think I've mentioned it. It's not Thomas Partey. I saw in the lineup it's not Thomas Partey, but he is their captain, whoever he is. So he's probably maybe a youngster. I'm not 100% sure, but Southampton have a very good academy, as we all know. So got to watch out. Grealish. Into Myron. Myron back to Grealish. Grealish first time to Camavinga. Bang, there it is. I said he needed to get more goals. That is a pretty decent way to show it. Lovely football there as well. Grealish orchestrating everything in the middle part. It's that lovely one touch outside of the foot pass, and Camavinga does not miss. Lovely, lovely hit. Bangs it straight back across the keeper. One to set himself. Hits it slightly on the half volley. Boom. Great finish by Camavinga. Only 2 goals a season, like I said. Could do with him getting a few more from that midfield position. Then he'd be the ultimate midfielder. Got a bit of an issue here.
Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball.
I'd say I had a bit of an issue here, and there it is. Is that Lauren again by any chance? No, it's Macias. Again, just a little bit of overhaul there, and we're just not quick enough to get in front of the man and block him off. Jose Juan Macias gets his 6th goal of the season, and they are instantly back. His goals are plenty today. Cabot, that's a lovely ball down the line to find Pepe. Great vision. Now Pepe up against Brandon Williams. He's just about got through it there. Back to Pepe. Pedro. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. It's in, but it's offside. Camavinga now. I mean, that's a lovely ball out to Pepe. I love that spread the ball wide pass. Pedro on the ball. Finds Myron, who needs one touch. Catches the keeper off for the first time shot. He thought I was going to set myself. No chance. I trust that left foot. Left foot, right foot, don't matter when it's Myron. See, you can tell the keeper's trying to set himself. He thinks I'm going to take a touch. No chance. 19 goals in the season. Get in. Lovely there by Jack. We're toying with him now. Oh, we are toying with him. Pedro into Myron. We're toying with him now. They can't contain us. We are back. And we are back big style. The goals are flowing. The team's confidence is returning. And Myron Boadu is easily the best player I've ever bought on FIFA. He's absolutely unreal. Loftus-Cheek, I mean, that we're out-pressing them. We're winning the ball back. I say that. They've just out-pressed me there. This is the one place where we are a little bit likely to have some issues, but that's a great tackle there. There you go. Oh, lovely. Ruben, go on, mate. Now it's time to celebrate yourself a goal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's 4. It's not even half-time. It's over, Southampton. It's over. Great run. He just dribbles away from his man. One touch out his feet. Hits it across the goalkeeper. Was there ever any doubt he could play at Premier League level? Not for me. He's unbelievable. It's been a pretty amazing performance so far, to be honest. They literally had one chance and took it. Other than that, though, we have been relentlessly good. Good tackle there. That needed to be made. And we've even kept it in. That's superb. Tamori into Camavinga. He's away from him now. You'll never catch up with him. Or will you? Neres is in. That's a superb ball by Camavinga. He's found Neres. Neres is on for another goal. Great save. Great save. Maybe I didn't quite get the angle right to drill it across him. Help the keeper set his own angle. Poor from me, really. Should be 5.
Not surprised. He doesn't half catch the eye when I see him.
Oh, good tackle by Ruben there. We're in again. Myron waits. Releases Yara Pedro. It's too easy, man. It's just too easy for Yao. He's so good. He finishes everything. Brilliant from Myron. I wait and wait and wait. Tried to get the defence to commit, and unfortunately it's just the pace of Boadu and the weight of the pass is superb. 5 goals for Yao. He's on fire. The front two are absolutely on flames. Is the most deadly duo in football. But I know they're both on a hat-trick. I'm going to take them both off. I need them fit for the United game. And same for Jack Grealish. He's going to come off. And I'm going to play Saka actually as a cam. And see how he plays there. Maybe if I can get him a little more involved in the midfield. He's a good technical player, Saka. So maybe if I get him involved there. I've got to try and find him a spot in the team. Ruben on the ball now. Driving forward. Plays in Saka. Here we go then. Go on, mate. What you got? What you got? Saka. Does Jiku. This is better. Saka. Go on then, mate. Saka for his first goal. Oh, I was selfish. I could have squared it and got him an assist, but I want that goal for him so badly. I want it to work for him so badly. He's one of my favourite young players in real life. And I want it to work for him. Neres across the goalie. It's 6. It's 6-1. We're giving Southampton an absolute pasting. Lovely ball in there from Moise Kean, and Neres continues his hot run of form in front of goal as well. The goals are back, we're back, and we're flying. Bring it on, United. What have you got? Saka does well to retain the ball and can't pass, but better from him there. Durame. Loftus-Cheek. It's 7. It's so easy. Their heads have gone, Southampton. They have no idea what's going on. Ruben Loftus-Cheek gets another brace. It's brace central here. Brilliant, brilliant ball there by Durame. He nicks it round his man, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek just smacks it on his wrong foot into the far corner. I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad. This was a little bit like bullying. That's a nice ball, though. Durame, he's got to be fancying himself a goal here, surely. Tease it to Camavinga. Camavinga into Neres. We're on the course for 8. Camavinga. Oh, no, Neres tease it. And Moise Kean makes it 8. He makes it 8-1. 8-1! Ralph Hasenhüttl, he's been here before, I'm afraid. Leicester beat them 9-0 last season. He's been here before. This has got to be a bit painful. Great play there by Macias, but Kabach sees it out nicely. Saka, good ball there into Keane. He's found Durame. He's on for 9. Durame, use his pace. Durame! 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 It's 9-1. Oh, Southampton, I feel for you. Oh, Durame! It's not been said enough in this series, but that's pretty emphatic. The high line has cost them 3 goals for him in the Premier League season. There's goals from everywhere. And if you thought we were a little bit out of touch in front of goal, not anymore. And when you think about it, that's 17 in 3 if you take the Tottenham game into account. They had 1 shot and they scored it. We had 13 and scored 9 of them. Unreal.
Thank you.
I was kind. So maybe the scoreline flattered us, but it didn't really. If anything, it flattered Southampton a little bit. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. But that's impressive. And it's the perfect Christmas present. Actually, it's not. The perfect Christmas present would be beating Manchester United, which is coming up next. They've got to be fearing us a little bit here, United, because they must surely know what we've just done to the last 3 teams that played us. I mean, in all fairness, Leicester gave us a good game, but they must be worried a little bit about what's going on in the Spurs and in that Southampton game, although they were away from home. Like I said, at Vicarage Road, things have been a little bit more tense, but I mean, that goal haul there, the last 3 games have rocketed us back up in terms of the goal difference. I don't think anyone's ever going to beat us in terms of goal difference because we're capable of a performance like that. It's very like Man City in real life. Like, you kind of got your Liverpools and your Chelseas that are sort of slow and steady and consistent, and then you'll have it with City where they can win games 1-0, 2-0, but sometimes they'll literally just go and smash someone 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's essentially what we're a bit like at the moment. We're level on top with Liverpool on points, but goal difference sees us ahead. And now it's time for Manchester United. Currently sat in 6th, not too far behind in all fairness. They're only 5 points behind us in the race for the title. So this is a massive game. Even down to City. You can see there, City are only 8 points behind. This is a very, very competitive, very tense, very exciting Premier League title race. Maybe the best for a while. They've got Alaba, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka. They've got Sarr, Van der Beek, Casemiro, Rashford, Fernandes, Immobile. That is a very, very good-looking team. But we've been on fire recently. Hopefully today will bring more goals and, more importantly, more points for Watford. Let's hope so. It's misty on Christmas Day. I mean, the players must be livid. They should be at home opening presents with their families. Getting the funny Secret Santa presents I got for them all. Bukayo Saka's still in the bad books because he decided that he would get me a bottle for Christmas. So I believe he's referring to me being a bit of a bottle job. So he's on the bench again. Thanks, Bukayo. Oh my God, Lee Dixon's bringing out Christmas puns. This is making me feel a bit ill. Right, away we go. Massive, massive game. Last one of the episode, and what's been probably one of the most entertaining episodes of the season, if not the entire series. And we're off to a decent start here as we do the early pressing. Bodie trying to find Pedro, not quite enough, but United looking like they're going to let us soak up they're going to try and soak up the pressure, and they've just hit it long. I cannot let Rashford get running at me. Loftus-Cheek on the ball, and we're on the counter. He's played a lovely ball to Pedro. He's made a great run around the back. Pedro, that's good defended by Joel Matip. Of course it is, it's Joel. It's making me feel sick looking at Joel Matip in a United shirt. It's just so wrong. This is worrying already. United beginning to kind of settle into some sort of possession, and I'm not particularly good at keeping clean sheets, as we all know, and sucking up pressure, but that's a great release. And Myron's really slow getting on the uptake there. He's finally got there, and he's got enough pace to get away from Alaba, you'd like to think. And he's turned Alaba, tees it back to Grealish. It's a poor ball, didn't give Jack a chance there. Great ball to Neres. Apparently he was offside. I'm less sure about that. I thought he was just on. Camavinga threads it into Pedro. He's going to take a snapshot. Oh, it's a great save by David De Gea, who's definitely been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Don't forget Dean Henderson playing against his old club as well. Loftus-Cheek whips it in. And unfortunate for Pedro that he didn't win that header. This is great play by United. But Immobile, I mean, I don't know how he's got away with that. Don't press the circle button. Don't foul. Great save there by Dean Henderson against Bruno Fernandes, who just got the wrong side of me there. First time United have really tested us. I mean, that's a good tackle there. We've got away with it. We come under a little bit of pressure. I'll be happy to get to half-time at 0-0. And we do. But a very, very tight game. United's defended well. We've defended well. Moments, but no big chances of note. Gotta say, a win for United here would blow the title race wide open. But you do feel a win for us kind of almost rules them out of it. It makes them 8 points behind. And just the psychological damage it will do might be enough. And Ismail Assar obviously up against his old team today as well, but we've barely seen anything of him. Oh, great save by Dean Henderson. I'm really struggling now. United have upped the tempo. They've upped the ante. And I'm struggling to get through it here. I'm not really pressing too much, actually. I think that's the thing. Is I'm kind of happy to let United have the ball back there. Because I'm terrified of the counter-attack that they possess. I'm a bit like Pep at the moment. Ultimately, I'll always go out to win in every single game I play in because I'm naturally geared that way. But at the same time, I wouldn't be too upset if we got a draw here. Ultimately, the pressure isn't on us. We're not the ones that have to play catch-up. That's not good. I knew it. I got a bit unlucky with where the ball fell, but United deserve it. Can't argue with it. They've been the better team. There, I thought I got ahead of him, but Fernandes uses his strength to shield me off. Now I've got an issue. I don't like losing to United. Right, Camavinga's coming off. I need more fresh legs, really, there in the midfield. Saka's coming on the right, and Darami's coming on the left. I mean, I just need some more pace out on those wings. Yeah, the only way I'm going to win this is if I can get it down the line and commit their fullbacks. At the moment, I've not done enough to win this game. I've not done enough. That's the simple truth. I've not really done enough to win this game, so I have no complaints at the moment about what the scoreline is. Myron's in. Myron! I mean, De Gea made a couple of decent saves in the first half, and again, Myron's touch there sort of letting him down. It took him way too wide, but that's probably our first real opportunity in about an hour. I feel all over the place. That's decent from Gravenberch. Screw this. This is a chance. Go on, Myron. If ever there's a man to rely on for the big occasion, mate, it's you. Just no one moving. Pedro's done really well. He tees it to Saka. Saka inside. No way. Saka! Yes! He's done it! I don't believe it. Bukayo Saka. He's been awful all year. He's finally done it. Bukayo Saka scores for Watford at the most immense of times. Genius from him and Pedro. I finally got them to commit. It's daft from... if it's that Pogba in the middle, I'm not sure it was, but the number 6, it's daft from him. He overcommits. He moves forward when he doesn't need to. Just follow the man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. In all fairness, like, United probably just about deserve to be ahead, but not much in it. And I'll take a 1-1 with one of the last kicks of the game. We have salvaged a point and kept ourselves firmly in the title race and not given any ground to United. That could be a massive point come the end of the season. Yeah, we didn't do enough in that. United really, really dominated the game, but Bukayo Saka, of all the players, Bukayo Saka, I don't believe it. I'm stunned. Genius. That's 2 draws against United this season, the team with a far superior team to ours. I will take that every day of the week. It means that we do drop a couple of points behind Liverpool in the title race, but more importantly, keeps the distance of 5 points between us and Manchester United in the hunt for the top 4. And there is plenty to get excited. About as we have a favourable run of fixtures coming up, starting off with Fulham away at Craven Cottage, then Newcastle at home in the Cup before we host Nottingham Forest in the league. But between that as well, don't forget, it's also transfer window time in January. There is plenty of money in the coffers. We've got 58 million, potential to sell some players as well and generate a little bit more in the way of funds. Let me know in the comment section who you would sell potentially out of the lineup and who you would be looking to buy, as in what positions do we need. I think centre-back again, but I need a top-quality centre-back. Koundé is the only one I could really afford at the moment, but is he really going to change my fortunes at the back? I'm not 100% sure, so let me know any suggestions and what you think I need to do in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do remember to drop a like on the video, share, and subscribe. And until I see you again for another episode of the FIFA 21 Watford Career Mode, take care of yourselves, everyone, and stay cool. Bukayo Saka. Unreal.